Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Danny Alvarez Jitsu, Austin, Texas, coming at you with some more mental vitamins today on this awesome Thursday. So, like I always mention in my videos, I talk to people every single day. I meet new people all the time, whether I meet someone new or I just kind of get to know some of my students a little bit better as time goes on, just through conversations, mat chats afterwards, stuff like that. One of the things that I just see like a common pattern, and I'm kind of talking more to the guys that are probably like 40 and above, is they're old mentally, but to me they're still young. Again, I never thought I would be able to use my age one day to kind of like discredit any other like excuse or whatever when someone throws something my way. Now that I'm 44 years old, I just always end up talking to people, and when I talk to them about their goals or their ambitions or what they're trying to do differently, it just seems like when they throw 40 something out or 50 something out as an excuse to why they're not doing what it is that they're supposed to be doing. I'll give you an example. I just had a couple guys come in. They're just checking out the school. We're getting ready to close it up, and then Mr. Alvarez Sr., my dad, was giving him a tour, and I was just talking to one of the guys, and he was just mentioning right away. He just kind of throws, well, I'm 40, and that's kind of what I get a lot. Well, I'm 44. Well, I'm 45. Well, I'm 48. Well, I'm 50. Guys, look, again, at 44 years old, I don't really feel any different than I did before when I was in my 20s. I take care of myself better than when I did in my 20s. I feel like I'm in better shape. My health is better. My mental game is definitely better than when I was 20, because I wasn't listening and reading and aware of all the things that I'm aware of now versus when I was in my 20s. So at least in my mind, I have the rest of the next half of my life yet to continue to do a lot of things, where I think a lot of people out there that are my age or close to my age, whether you're a little younger or a little older, like that's it. Life's over, and I guess we should just go sit in a rocking chair, man, and just, I guess watch our grandkids, run around and just play around. I don't have any grandkids, but at least not yet. But that's the perception. That's kind of the mindset, for a lot of people out there, that they have it twisted. They have it mixed up. I don't think you have the right mentality, the right perspective, the right mindset to go after things like you should. I think you're holding yourself back if you're using 40 something or late 30s or whatever number you want to use to stop you from doing what it is that you're trying to do. If you woke up today and you're still here and you get another chance to try and do something, man, then you should do it. Your age shouldn't have anything to do with it. I never roll with my students because, I hear this sometimes, like, oh, take it easy. I'm 40 something years old. Man, I was rolling with one of my 18-year-olds, earlier, and another one of my students at half my age, earlier. I did 2 rounds with each, and it never really crossed my mind during the round, like, this kid's 18 years old or this kid's 25. I just shook hands and rolled, and we just got busy, and that's it. I didn't pre-frame them with like, hey, take it easy on the old man. You know what I mean? I don't refer to myself that way. I don't talk about myself that way, because I think when you talk about yourself that way, you're making yourself old, right? You're already telling yourself, you're pre-framing and everything around you, everything that you're doing, that you're old. So you're gonna act old. You're gonna think old. I think your body's gonna be sore, more sore than probably what it is, because you just mentally are just telling yourself that you're old. You're broken down. Like, this is it. I know for a fact. At least a lot of the jiu-jitsu guys out there that are my age. I use my body way more than most people out there. I lift Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then I train 2 jiu-jitsu sessions. We did 4 7-minute rounds earlier. Then I'm going to train at night. Then I run Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I do 2 training sessions on those days. Then we do Saturday. Like this Saturday's gonna be 2-hour training session. Like this last Saturday, it was like 10 6-minute rounds. I don't get done with practice and like, oh, I need some Bengay, I need an ice bath, I need, they start talking like, how some people do. So for a lot of you out there that are trying to walk into something new, trying to achieve some goals, you have to change your mindset. You have to change your mindset. Some of my best students in here are either 50 or almost 50. I'll give you an example. One of my guys, his name is Juan, Mr. Juan. Man, he's one of the toughest guys in my academy. Like everyone knows, when you roll Juan, that's a beast of a guy, man. He's a blue belt. He's been training a while. He trains like 4 days a week, maybe more. And he's 48. He's 48. And if you take him lightly, he'll smash your head into the mat. You know what I mean? He's a beast. Then I got my other guy, Mr. Andy. He's 50. And I've been watching him lately. He's got almost a year of jiu-jitsu in, pretty close. And he's been rolling up some guys like either half his age or 30 or 40. He's 50 years old. He's 50 years old. He had a heart attack a couple years ago because he didn't have the right things in place, and now he's put those right things in place, so he's much better. And this guy can roll at 50 years old. So for a lot of you out there that are just, you think you're older than what you really are. To me, you're young. I'm 44. I think I'm young. If I'm going to make it to 100, I got the next half of my life to live. I'm not going to use that next half sitting on a couch or sitting in a rocking chair, not doing things. Is my body beat up? Absolutely. I have quite a few injuries I've been dealing with for a little bit while, kind of nagging a little bit more than normal. But that's not stopping me doing from what I'm doing. I just came out from the other side of this wall where my gym is at, and did my pull-ups and my dips and did my squats and did all that stuff. I worked around my injuries, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do. I'd rather do that than sit on the couch and just get like old and rusty and not use my body, right? So for a lot of you out there that are wondering, can you do jiu-jitsu? That's where this is coming from. Can I do it at my age? Yeah, absolutely. Well, I have this and I have a back thing and I got my knee thing. You can. What are you going to do? Again, what you going to do for the next 40, 50 years of your life? Just sit around, do nothing? You have to be active. You have to stay fit. You have to eat right. You have to mentally be fit, listen to the right things and read the right things and all kind of those things like that to keep you where you should be at, So for anyone out there that's in their 40s or 50s or whatever, and you're talking in a negative way, you're making yourself older than what you really are, and you're stopping yourself, okay? Stop stopping yourself. Change your mindset to where you can put yourself in a better position. Believe me, you're going to thank yourself, and you're going to thank me later for that too, all right? So I just want to get those out there for anyone out there that's just that just has the right mindset and just thinking the wrong way, all right? You guys have a great day, great afternoon. We'll talk to you again soon.